want to help people from this constituency that's had like the same background as me. I want to be able to represent and show we can create change.
There's always going to be people who are threatened by young women in politics, and so the only way to make that go away is to not stop.
These are the young people who've come of age during political crisis.
I find Conservative or Labour completely unacceptable to my values and the way that I think politics should be done.
And they're determined to do something about it.
I'm a Conservative and I'm a Christian, but the two of them blend together very nicely.
We're in the Staffordshire moorland with Joe. His passions, the Tory party, Brexit and baking.
You'll see here, it is a Conservative apron.
What's the story behind that?
It's just from the Conservative Party shop.
It's merch, is it?
Yes, merchandise, yes.
So which politician would you most like to be making brownies for?
You know something, it would have to be Jacob Rees-Mogg. He's remained loyal to the Conservative Party manifesto regarding Brexit. I disagree with his views on same-sex marriage and on abortion, but what Jacob does is he respects other people's views as well. I'm just going to add some chocolate chips to this now. So you've got white and you've got dark chocolate.
This is the triple chocolate element, is it?
It certainly is.
What do you think about the flack that politicians get? Would you be prepared to get some of that abuse?
I've had abuse. Like, you know, I've had people abuse me online for being a Tory, for being gay. It's not something I'm very happy about, and I aspire to try and change that. I want to bring that salt and light into politics. That's what I aim to try and do, really.
Kaylin is still a teenager, a student and SNP activist, and sick of the abuse that swarms around political debate online.
What is it that you want to achieve?
You know, the actual ultimate goal is, you know, a fairer, more equal Scotland that stands up for the most vulnerable people in society, and independence is the most viable route to achieve that.
What have you experienced then so far in your attempts to become politically active?
I spoke at an independence march when I was 16, and a prominent figure within the independence movement positively tweeted about me saying, you know, look at this young person, like, isn't she great? And then, you know, for weeks after, it was just day after day of like, you shouldn't be involved in politics, you're a girl, like, you don't know what you're talking about, like, watch where you go. Like, it was proper threats, like, it's quite dangerous, do you know what I mean? Like, it becomes a really scary platform. If we as young women, and even women as, you know, as we grow up, stand our ground and we keep going, the women who come after us won't have to put up with all of that. If you're genuinely in it to make life better for other people, and you can make life better for the women that come after you in politics, then it's 100% worth it.
As young people, we need to be the engine of change. We hope you can join our campaign and help politicians see sense to change this.
Among this generation, new movements are emerging. Lara gave up her studies at Cambridge to lead a youth fight back against Brexit.
This was a bit of a leap in the dark, and when we founded last January, a people's vote was laughed at. It was considered the far-flung fantasy of people such as ours, but we believed in it then and we believe in it now.
Brexit is not a done deal.
Is the political world, as it is now, something you want to be part of?
I think the current political status quo is intolerable. I think that party politics, as it currently stands, is broken, and I think that in my lifetime I've never seen two parties which are so woefully incapable of dealing with the current crises that we face.
They promised the world, but they have delivered nothing but division and misery for our country.
Do you have ambition? It's okay to have ambition.
No, I know. I would say that I'm an ambitious person, probably, but I honestly cannot see past Brexit.
Send one piece guard for Darren.
People see a mixed-race guy with a slit in his eye. Obviously means he's about to commit a crime. But what if that crime was to inspire the next generation?
In Brixton, Darren is making himself heard. Driven by disadvantage, one more young person striving to forge something better.
When I was 6, my parents were drug abusers. I was out on the street 11, 12 at night, and a group of guys that I used to hang with, they saw the leader, I would say, he saw that something wasn't right, like a 6-year-old just hanging around. So every now and then he would give me £2 to get chicken and chips for myself. And one time I went to go get chicken and chips, and a group of middle-class white people, essentially 20 to 30, they called me a chav and a thug, And it just annoyed me that they defined me as something that I wasn't. So since then, I've been trying to defy people's expectations.
So can you trace your political interest back to that moment?
It's the first time that I've really seen like discrimination and like the different classes. From then, I've been trying to show like a different light, but my true passion in politics, it came from then to like try and create change and like try and change people's perspectives. We should be taught that our identity is more than skin deep or what we wear and what people think, because everyone's identity is unique and it's really the values we hold deep that makes us the individuals we want people to see.
Is there any limit to your ambitions?
I feel like once I become an MP, the sky's the limit. I feel like I could be a key figure in the Labour Party. This is something that I've been wanting from a young age. Change may very well be the motive. I guess it's our turn to go out there and show them. Thank you.
They may not make it, but what they have is hope. In the current turmoil, a commodity worth applauding.